16 Corsavans in the house today? All right, I'm Erin's cousin on her mom's side, and I'm also her baby grandma. Before I get started today, how beautiful does our couple look? So, I have known Erin for her whole life. For those who don't know, Erin and I are 2 of 9 cousins on her mom's side, and we're the only 2 girls. Our oldest to our youngest cousins span 15 years, and by a happy coincidence, the 2 of us girls were born 4 months apart. If Erin's and my time together could be summarized in one word, it would be travel. Very appropriate with our kind of theme here today with all these lovely tables. Growing up, my family would travel at least once a month, about an hour to the South Bay, to visit Erin and my other cousins. There, all of us cousins would eat push pops by the pool, play backyard baseball and Wisconsin dodgeball, and choreograph elaborate Christmas productions for our family. Erin and I would also escape to her room to karaoke to Hillary Duff on our fancy 2-tiered stage, her bed and the trundle bed pulled out. We jumped from one to the other, had whole routines, it was great. If you would have asked me growing up what my favorite place in the whole world was, and probably still is now, I would have said Erin's house. Pretty soon, our traveling went beyond the South Bay. We traveled to Hawaii together, when Erin and I were 9, and formed our band More Than Okay, Olsen Corsavan. And we wrote our first songs while playing in the waves at the beach. Yes, a binder of those songs still exists. Maybe there's 2 copies, who knows. Maybe they won't see the light of day. I think that'd be fun. Then Erin and I went off to college, away from home. She went off to Northern California, and I went off to Washington, and the traveling to see each other on holidays and over the summer took a little more coordination. One summer, when our families traveled to Lake Tahoe in the infamous 2017, I remember all of us out on an afternoon walk when I asked Erin, "So, are you dating anyone?" This was when I first heard of Kevin. They had been talking for a while, and he had been pretty forward, her words, when I asked her about it. Because apparently he was really interested in her. Since Erin and I are both pretty picky and didn't date anyone really seriously throughout high school and college, this was a big deal. I was so excited for her, and I could tell she was really excited about this new guy too. Pretty soon, Connor, my then boyfriend, now husband, and I were invited to travel on a trip to Mount Baker with Erin and Kevin, and Erin's parents, Chris and Brian. This is one of my earliest memories of Kevin, which is saying something, because, you know, if you know me, my memory is not that great. I remember it was snowing, and since Connor and I had been dating for maybe about 1 or 2 years at that point, I started picking on him and attempting to pelt him with snowballs. Erin and Kevin were in this cute, fresh little relationship, weren't quite ready to chase each other around and hit each other with snowballs, and so the 3 of us ganged up on Connor. On that trip, I remember Kevin being easy to talk to, go with the flow, and a great fit for Erin. We've done a lot of traveling since then and have been part of some of our most important moments together. There was the Hawaii trip where I said, "Erin, are you bringing your boyfriend to Hawaii? Because if you do, I will." Thank goodness Kevin joined us on that trip, because that's when Connor proposed to me, and Erin was right there, joyful tears and all. One of the things I admire most about Erin is her adventurous spirit. On that Hawaii trip, Kevin matched her spirit and jumped right into snorkeling, a long hike to the green sand beach, and perhaps most harrowing of all, hopping to the bed of that truck to catch a ride with Danger Dan. Kevin fit right into our family. There was also that time Erin and Kevin traveled to visit Connor and I in Washington. We rode bikes and went to a winery where, when Erin went off to the restroom, Kevin pulled Connor and I aside and said, "Hey, I'm going to propose to Erin." Oh, yeah. Oh, so happy. I was so happy because I knew Kevin was the perfect addition to our family. Then we all traveled to Southern California 2 Christmases ago, and Kevin took Erin on a walk to Hermosa Beach, and he proposed to Erin, and Connor and I were there to capture the moment. This year has been filled with more traveling, bridal showers, bachelor and bachelorette parties, and now here today. Erin, I love you so much. Throughout all these years, I could not have asked for a more passionate, compassionate, caring, and hard-working cousin who feels more like a sister. I am so happy that you found such a wonderful man. And when Erin was picking out her dress, Erin and I spent the night together, and I asked her what she liked most about you. And she said that you push her to take life slower and relax. You're someone who's generous with his time and helping others, and you're someone who's thoughtful, observant, and kind. Kevin and I could not have asked for a better cousin-in-law and a match to one of my best friends. So, let's raise a glass. Here's to you two, the travels that have brought you here today, and the many more adventures in your future.
Thank you very much to Shawna for beginning our toast tonight for our bride and groom. Let's give her a nice round of applause. Shawna is now going to pass the microphone